Are we back? Looks like it. That was weird as anything. Really? What are they gonna do, eh? Gonna play funny buggers with. Oh, now I've got to turn that back.
Ranged attackers!
Yeah, resist that. Getting on. Come on. Come on, let's drop.
Shooting for us! Time to clean up! Ready to go again! Making the rest of us look bad, Brooke.
Well, maybe you could do a bit fun. That would be helpful, eh? Maybe I'm gonna go around now and bloody pick up all these pots. Alright, three. Right. Been checking that loot. Yeah. A thingy in some wood. There's a chest up there. I wonder whether I'm supposed to go. Apparently not. Oh. Wonder how the hell you get up there? From there. Okay, looks like that's a let's do that later job. There you go. Okay. Whoa, kind of hungry.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run. Hey!
You're good.
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benorie Bala. Atash Martaros, Asitarala. Kuto.
Tunasi Pisida.
Tarala. Come on!
What do these guys speak against? Yes. like to kind of get up first. But we're gonna do that then.
They're aiming for us.
No shit. Oh. Hey, you clowns. Yeah, thanks. Actually, I'm gonna do it. Yes. Stick that in your ass.
Needs a hand.
No, no, look at this.
You're right.
Hey.
Get out there.
And now we're gonna go about there, yeah?
That's a win, Rook.
A total wipeout? Close enough.
They've got us in range.
Aww. Hi, where's my hands? What do I have to ask to heal? Harden's never deadbeat again. Come on. Pick up your act, eh?
Trouble scouted.
Come on, boy. Go. Big one. Ready? Oh, where did you get? Boom. Pretty much it.
They're aiming
Come on,
for
go.
us.
No, they're aiming at us. Come on. Obi. Come on. Who's a good boy? Who's a thank you? Let's go about... Where's that barrel? There. What? Barrel can go. And we'll go. Okay. Why did that blow up?
Making the rest of us look bad, Rook.
Huh, the least you could do is fucking heal.
Got one. End it quick.
Ah, thank you. It's got a bit of crap. Oh. Maximum neck press, 1 extra stack, depth of fury, salt in the wounds. Hitting enemies with a duration ability adds 1 stackable active afflictions. pretty good damage. Okay, wasn't there a... yeah. Insidious rot.
You breathed fire.
Yeah. But how?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon. Does she know we're trying to help?
No, she's pissed.
We don't have to fight her, do we?
We can run. I don't think she'll chase us.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Wonderfully done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
Excuse me.
If it puts a smile on your face, that's good enough for me.
Oh, it does.
Thank you for all your efforts. This is just as I had hoped.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Canary artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No?
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evtosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what? Wait, were you not aware of this? Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
No?
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
I bet it is.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Oh, like she's gonna kick your ass. Big spoiled kid. She ran over you.
Your mother doesn't mince words. I like that. Yeah, she's a lot.
Turn down, no.
Anyway, welcome to the team.
I can't brush your
Might
teeth.
not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Money on the table looks nice. The chairs look good. And yeah, the characters look like they should be in Overwatch. Teapot. I don't know, you can use your words, sure. I'm a duck. Quack. After the dragon. Okay. Treviso is blighted worse than we thought. What it was, what we saw even under occupation, the marks, cafes, people in lost, and still the Atnam try to claim what survived. I have responsibilities to my house and family I must fulfill. Then Liario will take over and I will return. Whatever else, House Delamort will not break its contracts. So all of a sudden I'm getting mail since bloody when? Rook the Vault Overseer makes sure someone always has an eye on the relics you helped us bring back. It gives me a dirty look when I try to get close. Even hissed at me one time. I suppose we can't take the risk. Someone definitely did something to them to make them even more dangerous. We're not sure who they are or why they did it. The enemy of the Veil Jumpers, someone dedicated to chaos. Either way, a lot more of us would be dead if you hadn't come along when you did, so thank you. Rook, you remember Linus' purpose, the snake nest, yeah. The kid. With the kid. Everything he did was for his demonic deal. He thought it'd save his kid. After we found Linus, I asked around. Linus had been raising Reggie alone. I didn't want the kid left to fend for himself. Before the end, Linus sent Reggie to stay with a friend. The friend wasn't expecting the arrangement to be long-term, but they were willing to give the kid a home. The news wasn't easy to break, but he has people looking out for him. I didn't find evidence of demons around or lingering blood magic on Reggie. The demons' interest in this family appears broken for now, but the Shadow Dragons will keep an eye on the case. Rook, I must thank you again for helping me. Quillen the Shadow Dragon healer says I'm well mended. We've worked together to map the route through the blighted parts of the catacombs. A few more wardens have arrived as well. Between the Grey Wardens and the Shadow Dragons, we'll clear the tunnels of Darkspawn. We're in this together, all over Thebes. Wherever the fight takes you next, I believe you and your friends will find a way through this blight, or blights will be stopped. Yeah, we read about Gus. What was the... ring me? Power Dragon's Knuckle. Defense. Resistance low health. Not bad. Right. Companions. So she's the fire girl, eh? Righto. Apply One for your debt. One for your apply. You're right. We've got the what? Dragonfire Strike and I go to Spike, Fire Breath, right. So now she's got a prime and a... We're home, aren't we? Who's that? Why is Nave in his house? It's all happening by the looks. No.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hoards.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies.
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably?
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh, puzzles.
You've got the right idea, going across the ceiling. Varric and I ran into an old elven puzzle once while hunting for Solus. There were these talking statues.
Riddles?
One only lied, one only told the truth, I think.
Ugh. What'd you do?
Varric gave them an autographed copy of his book. Turns out he's really popular in the Fade.
Nice.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training. But nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you, though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
So your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is, how much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The lords send that stuff back to the Kunari in Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
I hope the Lords of Fortune have a similar arrangement with the Dalish.
Yep. Dalish guy named Shiv. He tells us what's probably cursed and what's important to his people.
And Shiv doesn't mind your people robbing Dalish tombs?
We don't rob tombs. Only assholes rob tombs. We rob old armories and crap. Sometimes the Dalish warn us off a ruin. Sometimes they ask us for help getting in. The lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The lords gave her work.
This chick's cool.
How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Ravane.
And now Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
We should do this again. Grab a drink, share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright, just let me know when.
Let's see if we can get
Station.
Night, people. Love ya. I'll see you in the morning. Everyone else is up to date, yeah? Right. Right. Next we go and see. Checking in on her. We haven't seen her in a while.
Treviso's not ready to deal with the Blight. I know we had to make a choice when there weren't any good ones. Still can't imagine what Lucanus is going through.
Oh, we're gonna go see Lucanus.
You're up late?
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep? I know. I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
Working with the Veil Jumpers, if things are loud, that's a problem. If they're bizarrely silent, also a problem.
So you like the right amount of quiet?
If I can find it. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Really? You woke up and...
Just like that.
Huh. Wow.
There was a bit more in the middle. The ritual did a number.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
Same. Can't sit still. Can't stop thinking about everything.
There's always something to chase. Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
And if it's already too late?
Don't tell me you're a lost cause.
I might be.
I know the feeling.
Case notes. Right. 2 seconds. I think this cat is starting to get pesky. Thanks for that. puppies being fed, cats being fed, water's being topped up because it's been so bloody hot. That new. There's a whisper in this wall. I've got my eye on it. Huh? He's not in here, is he? Yeah. Why are there all of a sudden lanterns floating everywhere? No, I can't give that back. Okay.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What will you do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making you real Monster Hunter manual.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmore, that imbecile interventor, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well...
Because he's been dead 300 years, living on the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
I like a hunt with some challenge to it.
What's your quarry?
I'm thinking a Grey Warden. Maybe an elf. Maybe both. I can't decide.
That too much to handle?
It's best if you keep them guessing.
Well, you'll need special bait to lure that sort out. Doesn't just fall for anything.
Noted. So where's the Gloom Howler in all this?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Herlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
It's also a good way to get yourself killed. You got lucky with that Herlock.
Hunting truffles won't sharpen Asan's talons.
It keeps him safe.
Till he meets an ogre.
Right. See you around.
It's a bit weird, that conversation. 2:35.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter. Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling in chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
A spy master? She doesn't know things about me, does she? Do I need to worry?
Charter probably knows everything about you. Oh, but she's not going to use it against you. I mean, if you behave.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
You helped people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes. I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right. Like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
I wouldn't say I was close to any of them. The spy master, Liliana, was aloof. Commander Cullen and I were both from Ferelden, so we got along. Ambassador Montilier is my favorite, though. She's lovely.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Most of the time, I just watched them from afar, listened to their snippets of conversation as they walked by.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares. He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides his crusade.
No, I don't think that's...
Because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forgets there's grass outside. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Now what do we... Oh, there we go. We'll find Ash. Where is she? Oh, she's still inside, right. Okay. That was almost Superman landing, didn't it? So she's next door to Varric. She put up Varric's snore. Hey Tash, we've been trying to get supplies to the crows in Treviso, but the crows who were supposed to pick up supplies near the rear aim never reported in. If you and your fancy new friends have time, could you check it out? Drop point was over on the coast. Alright.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
That should be fine. Bloody seagulls again. Wow, loop and everything.
I'm on it.
Just gonna walk past me, please. I hate keeping watch here. Pops doesn't believe me, but I swear the statue's eyes are following me at night. Why'd they build a castle around that thing anyway? Or maybe the city elf who spell Roxy, but even I know the dread wolf when I see it. Where is it? Downstairs?
The Dreadwolf's everywhere, isn't he? Ravain is on pretty good terms with the Dalish clans. We get elven stuff here and there.
Okay. Yeah.
of them?
That was it?
The
Okay.
Romania Armada and the Antom Navy have destroyed a lot of each other's ships. Good for salvagers, bad for sailors.
Hey, Tosh. When did you start breathing fire?
When I was a toddler, started doing it like burping.
Diaper changes must have been exciting.
My mother would do it outside. She'd splash me with water first.
And you were okay with that? You didn't fuss?
Nah, I liked the water. Cool, sharp. Learned to swim before I learned to walk.
Trouble nearby.
Left side!
Good hit, Tosh.
Jesus Christ. These by the neck break. Oh, that's g'day.
Good to go again. I'm there.
Okay.
Ready to go.
That's it, that's it. Yeah. If we got loot here or what? Alright, that's a bit weak. Where's the ladder for that? Oh. Maybe?
This is a weird question, but do you think I could sit on your shoulders in battle one day?
Why?
I could shoot at people and you could axe them. We'd be walking artillery. Unstoppable. Oh. Oh.
But anyway, Cataranda, it was Cataranda herself chased us in here. Wasn't Cataranda from the other Inquisition? We got food, water for a day or two, but Jonas is hurt bad. I think she got Maribel, who does something that big come out. What? How does something that big come out of nowhere?
Oh. Yes.
Ah, shit.
I know.
Ah. That's what I have in mind.
So,
First, let's get this. Why is the side just get a freaking quest?
yep.
Right, so that did something bizarre. I don't know what it did, but... Right.
Better be ready. We got company.
Who wants some? All right. Door's sealed, but those figures next to it.
Journal and Thief, been here 3 days now, and I'm so close I can feel it. The treasure the old records talked about is just behind the door. The seals are the key. Find the matching ones, and the door should open. They're hidden around the castle. It's almost like the bones are watching me, waiting for me to find the seals. If I get this open, I can go back to Kurtwall rich enough to buy a vacancy. Thank you. Running low on food, ate some of the local plants. My gut feels weird. Just going to close my eyes.
But look different. Might be a clue for how to open it.
What? Okay. We ended up picking up that quest that I was trying to chase. Yes and no.
Here we go!
Guys. What the hell was I beating the crap out of him for though? There's nothing here. I can kind of see. But where did he go?
Did Varric write that book?
What book?
At lunch, you were reading.
Oh, no. Definitely not Varric's. Varric has good taste.
What is it? Is it a sex book?
No, it's not that.
Okay.
It's got a lot of blood and gore.
Ooh.
It's so sick. Speaking of, what are you doing? Where did it go? Is it there? Like, should I be Yeah. Oh. That's two. Yeah. Yeah, right, so we're back here. Up there.
I looked at your book. It was fun when the guy got burned alive in his armor.
Oh, yeah. The moment when Marcel stops being a knight and becomes the nightmare.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, it's outrageous, but I just love it when the good guys win in ridiculous ways. Varric once told me stories don't have to always be sensible or say something important. Sometimes we just spin stories to make others happy.
Right, put that there. I'm pretty sure. What the hell is that? Clear where the gas spins. Tried to scale cliffs above the bridge, but I fell and I think I broke some. Animal patrol may have spotted me too. Gonna find a place to hide until get back to camp. That's kind of with my eye. Right outside, if they find me, tell Minor sucking blood of the flame.
Got it.
You're never far from the water in Ravane, one way or another.
Why am I supposed to jump through it?
Hit it.
What? How?
Oh, it's the hash. I thought I'd have a win there.
I bet you love Mabari hounds. They're so smart. I had one named Contessa. Did I ever tell you?
Had one?
Well, they don't live forever, no matter how much you want them to.
We should get one. They can play with the sun.
Cool. So she, like, has met her son and obviously still spent some time with him.
Let's see if it goes. Okay.
Third one.
Some kind of puzzle with torches or fires or something. I'd get treasure out of it.
Now, let's...
All right. Yep.
Appearance dark back and light underbelly. She's hard to see when underwater, like those wow sharks, squid, or those big worms that bow near the shore, using her lightning to stun her prey. Jaws are more like a beak, good for gripping squishy stuff or cracking shells. I think the lightning also helps her see down in the deep water. She does little crackles before she strikes. Behavior, she's hunting more than she needs. She's also not attacking a tomb unless they get too close to her lair, then she kills them fast. I think she's a dragonling. Must be trying to keep them. I think she has dragonling. Must be trying to keep them fed and not look for fights. I original a dragon stays that quiet is to protect the kids. Huh.
All yours, Tosh.
How the... Maybe it's the wrong order?
I'm on.
Righto.
Let's see if it burns. Got it.
There we go. Holy crap. Pirate grave marker. Here lies Taya. He died as he lives, saying, hold my crop. We buried what was left. Help yourself to his stuff. Goodbye, Taya. I'll see you soon. Love, Reese.
Look, we got a new door. Bet there's something good on the other side.
%, stagger, 20% takedown damage, 10% stagger relative to the Lord of Thorn. What the? Now what I was originally this fight for was the tunnel. Huh, there's the quest thing. After agreeing that the Darkspawn are a threat, the Kunai sent their first warden recruit. Their first one. He had trouble living under the restrictions of his homeland. From what little we gathered, he should fit right in with the rest of the wardens. I don't know that he cares about the warden ideals, but he's a great fighter. He passed the joining and even helped kill an ogre coming up through the volcano. The only thing left is to give him a name. The Kunai are normally just named after their jobs, he says, so we'll call him Grave for now. Enemies low health, 25% so low health. And there's a voice that drop it too, eh?
And another Fen'Haral altar.
Mm-hmm. Jeez. Yeah. Push it back the other way, I suppose.
Why are the other Lords of Fortune always jumping off the docks?
It's a drunk game. We found an old goblet made from fool's gold in a ruin once. Kept it as a trophy. Someone tosses it into the water, the others dive in and hunt for it. Whoever finds the goblet gets free drinks for the rest of the night.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun.
Hey, you can use your stone thing to raise the seabed for me.
Yeah. Got to keep my head too.
What was I saying? Hey, you can use your stone thing to raise the seabed for me. Make things easier.
Isn't that cheating?
It's not against the rule.
The rule? There's only one?
Yup. No punching in the junk.
Well, if you're only gonna have one rule, I suppose that's the one to have.
I just realized I've got an extra health bar. Am I on? There. it's just here. Jesus, I thought it was 20 miles away. And I've still got to find that other statue thing. Puzzle. The dead dude. I thought it was in that cave back there, but obviously not. Okay. He's got to be over in this side of the castle somewhere. Wasn't down there. Oh, pot. Yeah, there was one. Could be upstairs, I suppose. Go away. Can I get up there?
What about when you lords jump off that giant cliff?
Another drunk game. You get drunk and jump off the giant cliff.
Huh. Any rule for that one?
Don't hit the water face first.
Alright.
Hey. Some of you. Some of you. Hey. Don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
I wasn't expecting.
What?
I don't know. You with the birds, it's. This is fun.
Oh. Good.
Can I help?
Feeding the freaking seagulls.
Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or.
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons, Something in our blood.
The Antam called you a Dari.
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks the Dari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds. My mother lives in Kuhn, not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kantar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kantar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
Kuhn isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little guys hungry?
Do you miss living under the Kuhn?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was in Ashkari back then. Scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you. Shaitan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Kuhn. There you go. Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them. What the crap is that?
The Antam must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari! Come on. These banners need to burn. I'm on.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
Translated from Kunlat. Slow Link seems to say, I'm going to eat you little fish. Her. Soft soothing friend.
An Antam supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch. Gotcha.
Wow, it burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby. This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that. Karash, it's Tosh. I brought food.
Avatosh! It's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend? All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
I'm sorry the Antam did that to you.
I do not have my old life or work, but I remember who I am. The Antam have lost even that.
You saw their banners? They're in the area.
I will not be seen.
Okay. Let me know if they bother you.
I'm at peace, Avatash. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shaitan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatash.
Panahedan. I'll see you soon.
So, the dragon hunter has a softer side.
The Qun says you take care of people.
So, you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing.
Yeah.
So how do you get it?
I lived in a town before I went to Arlitham Forest and joined the Veil Jumpers.
Well, initial evaluation dramatically presumed the well-shaped blade was for sinister purposes. Looking at you, brother Rondos, the device is springingly similar to one used by the Bureau bankers to cut their flatbread.
Then I had to leave that to help stop Solus. So you take what works from each part, right?
As expected, a Bashta, a guide for Chunari leaving the Qun, written by Seer Rowan. As you learn the world outside the Qun, you will hear people speak of the Maker and the Chantry. In some ways, they are like the Qun under which you grew. The Chantry is not like hold the Qun. It is instead like our priests and skulls outside the Qun. The military is controlled by a ruler like the King of Ravine, while building and farming are controlled by merchants. Yes, if this structure is inefficient, you understand it correctly. Imagine the flock workers and the Alasa priests arguing over how to build a library with no true value to settle their dispute early. The chanted white teaches that the world is created by the Maker, a divine figure who then left the world to dwell in the fate by the Maker means that something surprising has happened while Maker's will is hoping for good fortune. Yes, the Maker is not a spirit or a demon. Suggesting this might be the case makes Chantry priests very unhappy. Andraste was a warrior and a scholar who received visions of the chant of light, which, like Coslin, understanding the principles of the Kyun, she spread the chant across the south. Core principles of the chant are to be kind to one another, spread word of the chant of light, which like the Kyun was meant to spread, and not let mages rule over others. This is interpreted differently in different countries. In the south, mages were kept in captivity, restricting almost all our syllabus. In Riverine, mages simply must renounce any claim to rule as a noble. In Travinta, chantry priests say that the chant of light only restricts mages from ruling the evil. The mages are free to rule. This has led to a split between the chantry there and in other places. It's reassuring to see that the Kyun is not only way of life broken by the institutional corruption.
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing.
Look beyond the sea, white clouds race across the sky.
I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antom have broken from the Kyun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe.
Why do I feel like my character's trying too hard to impress her? Let me cut this hair off. Let me go around again.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
Because she's sleeping in my base, which means I own the bed. I'm actually next on laundry detail.
She always did like the mouthy ones. In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antom.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahedan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
So, the mouthy ones, huh?
Huh. Well, thanks for coming. We should get back.
Thanks for having me along. Maybe we can do this again.
Right? Yep.
I thought it was going to open up the other side of that ravine. Medium armor, overwhelming enemies, reduced virus. Damage versus dragons. What the? Hopefully that's not a problem anytime soon. Yeah, I thought maybe. I assume that's where the ghost is. Anyway, we might finish there, right? 11 o'clock. Starting to get late. Starting to get a bit pooped, as you can tell. Yeah. So tomorrow will be a later day start. I've got shit to do in the morning. So yeah, hit the follow, hit the notification, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. That's what I was after. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. All right, toodles.